Hey, this is JR, the TextPad OTG, and today we're going to talk about something that everybody that comes to the Philippines needs to know, and that's that we have lots of beautiful girls here. We have lots of places to go. We have mountains, oceans, lots of great scenery, everything that you'd ever want, except for one thing. We don't have infrastructure. And today, or this last week, we've been suffering from the lack of infrastructure. This is just not something you come to expect when you live in the West. When we lived in Vietnam over the last 10 years or so, we didn't have this problem there, but man, do we have it here. This last week, our electric provider, SUBIC, informed everyone that they were going to have to conserve electric. Well, we don't know where that it gets conserved because they don't have any battery banks or any solar power or anything like that to generate electricity while their main generators and things are being conserved. They typically run on coal and natural gas, or not natural gas, but LP, liquid propane gas here. And when they aren't generating, they're just not generating. So they're not serving it, they're just turning it off. Well, that sounds like that can be lived with. You can always have some candles or some lamps, battery powered and things like that, and do okay for a little while. And usually the outages are 2 to 3 hours, maybe at the max. That's not so bad. We haven't had any that have been so bad that our frozen food and things like that gets ruined. Everything has been 3, 4, 5 hours max. So that's not so bad. But what is bad? Guess what? When your electric goes out, your internet goes out. And I have a backup power supply on my internet router that'll run it for 10 hours at least, but my internet still goes out. So apparently the company that provides internet service, Converge, we have fiber internet here, it's really fast, but Converge doesn't have all their stuff backed up, not sufficiently to keep running while the power's out. This can be a real problem. The other thing that's a problem is the way they schedule this stuff. They talk about having rolling blackouts and things that it'll be in one territory one day and one territory the next and like that. And then sometimes they do it that way, and then just sometimes they don't. Also, they'll give you the times that they're going to be off for maintenance, and the times just don't fit with the outages. It's pretty bad. We never expect the power to come back on quickly or at any particular time. It just comes on when it does, and it goes off when it does. You can't count on their schedules, and you can't count on their notices to give you accurate information either. Today we got a notice that said everything was fixed and we'd have power, and then maybe within an hour the power went out. So you really can't count on their notices. You can prepare for all this stuff though. And the way you prepare for it is you get generators, you get battery powered lights with the big lithium batteries in them, you get battery powered fans, things like that. You can get a solar power generator now that's part gasoline, part solar power, or solar with batteries and all that to back up your house. There's lots of ways to get around it. The internet's a little harder to get around. The only way you can really get around and make sure that you're going to have internet is probably with Starlink. Starlink offers service here. It's about $80, $75 to $80 a month, and plus you have to buy your equipment. But with that, you can keep your internet running, and I think that's important because you just never know what could happen, emergencies and things like that, and you're going to need the internet. As far as the electric goes, the only thing you could do there is a generator of some kind. You could get a diesel or a propane or a gasoline generator. Some people have them, they wire them into their house so they kick on automatically. Some people have them where they just plug into the generator with an extension cord and run the extension cord in their house and do it that way. So there's lots of ways to get around the electricity part of the problem. But when the electricity part of the problem starts causing problems with like water distribution and internet and things like that, you're really kind of out of luck, and that's a problem. I think that you just are going to have to get used to this if you live here. Of course, we also have the typhoons. My cat's sneezing. We also have typhoons and storms here during the rainy season that could kick off the power and kick off everything for as long as days, because the typhoon season is pretty rough. I think we average having 20 to 23 or 4 typhoons a year during rainy season, and rainy season is coming up very soon. Anyway, this is JR. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about infrastructure. We've had problems getting our stuff working and getting videos out because of power failures. I thought it might be interesting to fill you in on how infrastructure works here, or I should say how infrastructure seldom works here. It is not a sure thing, not a sure bet. Don't bet your money on infrastructure. This is JR, the TechSpat OTG, here in SUBIC, Philippines, saying thank y'all for watching.